not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Hey guys, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Twisted Goblin. I'm gonna make something twisted. This is the twistedest video of the year. Every year I do something weird on this year, on this date. April's Fool's kind of thing. The 1st of April, there is always some joke that they're gonna do a face reveal. The lyrics. Some do kind of thing. I find the weirdest fucking stuff on the internet. Kind of thing. I did a review for porn. I did a review of fan fiction, like all the sexy fan fiction you can have, kind of thing. Limoon, that's actually my favorite kind of stuff. But this one is one of the things that somehow became mainstream. I feel like that's so weird. It's already a weird kind of thing to do on a kind of thing. So we're going back to the porn industry kind of thing. Yeah. There is some industry that kind of thing. Everybody loves to jack off, being masturbating, a masturbator kind of thing. So some people like to do that more than others kind of thing. Some people don't even watch it. Just go and have sex when kind of thing. But you get a load. Everybody gets a load sometimes, and they go for it. Or some people think it's funny to watch. Just kind of thing, because it's so fucking bad acting. It is. I'm never a big fan of porn at all. It's like people. It's always like back. Oh no, kind of. So the main topic of this is step family, like the step bro, step kind of. It became very mainstream. It all began kind of thing. It's like like on TikTok I even find that like step brother, I'm stuck. I'm like, seriously. Yep, that happens. Like in lots of TikTok videos, that kind of, I'm stuck kind of thing. And in the porn kind of thing, at first it's like this very kinky thing that is not even mainstream, not even a little bit kind of thing. But somehow they made it a very much big joke of it that in a porn kind of thing, they get stuck on the things that they're not actually stuck at. That's like, oh, I'm stuck. Even though you got like all that place around the kind of thing. But you're stuck somehow. Oh, my finger is stuck. My finger is stuck. Oh no. What can I do? Help me, step brother. That kind of thing. It's like this weird kind of things. Thing. It all happened. There is this whole. I think it begins all with some in history where it's like, okay, you have this girlfriend that you like, but the parents like each other too, and the parents started falling in love, but that makes your girlfriend your stepsister, and that's kind of weird. But you don't want to do. You kind of thing. You are first, your brother kind of thing, but it's weird. But also you don't want to kind of thing. So that's where the step family kind of thing. Then some people on some hillbilly farm take it next a little bit too far and just kind of didn't care about the step anymore. And it's like, okay, that's gonna go weird. Then later, I'm sure got some band or not. I don't know. Because there's also lots of kings and queens that actually did that kind of thing into their family. That also kind of they didn't able to have children because the children start to get more weirder and weirder. They look misformed because there are some genetics involved. In why the reason that you should not do that. Besides that's wrong. There is a genetic version because if you have another kind of thing from a whole another from somebody else, the genetic kind of neutralize some stuff. You get less disease. You get kind of less disform kind of thing. There's this natural things why that is wrong. Kind of thing, and stepsister is not related, not nowhere near it. It's just weird and still a little bit wrong, and that's where the whole step kind of because somebody have time, and then the porn industry is like, you know what? Some people have daddy issues. Some people have really lots of daddy issues, and most of the time, those women that have daddy issues find somebody that's older than it's the age of their father. And then somehow feel like the need to call them daddy kind of thing. Also later that also become a thing on being like your daddy The daddy kind of aspect is also for somebody that's older than you, that kind of dominates you, kind of thing. That also became this subject of the kind of daddy kind of thing. And so most of the time, people don't call their father not daddy. It's always dad or kind of thing, because daddy, that means keeps a whole other things in the street kind of thing, because of porn kind of stuff that's related to it. Some girl in some way age, I don't know where it all started, but somehow a girl got some daddy issues and started wanted to get an older man and call their daddy. That's also where some kind of Steph thing starts, that kind of thing, because that would be wrong to. Still, people do that. Oh, call me daddy, and also that schoolgirl kind of thing, a younger version. Some people kind of thing. There's good thing. There's this freaking good thing that no man say a kind of thing. Say, oh yeah, daughter kind of thing. It's always like baby girl, baby kind of thing. It's never that weird, going that weird. The weirdest thing is the Steph kind of thing. That's the weirdest thing you see on a ball kind of site. Most of the time, like there is, if you look enough, you can have there is a kink for everything. There's a schoolgirl where also I think like, okay, we got this kink of schoolgirl. We have this daddy. What if we going to Steph family? And that's where there's all kind of things. This is a bit of history, a bit my thoughts about it. I would say the Steph family is a little bit weird, a little bit of kind of thing, but it's not the completely weirdest thing I've ever seen in internet history. Still, I am not a fan of that. Like, in the porn is one thing, but becoming mainstream, that's so fucking wrong. That's just my personal opinion about it, kind of thing. Like, having that Steph kind of thing going on, it's weird. Maybe it's because I have siblings, and that's maybe why this whole thing is so much weird. Maybe somebody somewhere out there is like, you know what, I like that, because I don't. Or maybe somebody actually has that, what I said in the beginning of the video. He falls in love with a girl. That girl, as parents kind of fall in love with his parents, and they married, and that became a son. And it's like, that's weird, but I don't want to break up. So that's kind of the kink. And then he somehow it breaks up, and he could not fill the void anymore. And that's where he got kind of the idea. I don't know how it started. I know the internet is weird. The internet is all about lots of things, kind of thing. Certainly porn, it has almost everything kind of thing. Because if you look long enough, kind of thing, there are some things that are like very small kind of thing. As things going on, there's always something for somebody out there for almost everything. Not every single thing, because there are some morbid things that are even more than the Steph family kind of things that you really don't want to kind of. The ones that was like the last time something from porn was really mainstream was in my time something that nobody wanted to watch but everybody talked about is two cops, one girl, or two cops, something like that. It's a very, very disturbing kind of thing that I never watched, but got described to it. Got kind of people trying to like to watch because it's so disgusting, and there are some very disgusting things on it. It's like kind of thing, and that was like the mainstream of everybody want to watch it from 16-year-olds kind of thing to like grown adults kind of thing. It was to just make them watch it because it was so disgusting. It was like this more morbid kind of things. That was like the last time something really from porn came to mainstream. Somehow they called that porn. Because it was more, hey, welcome to the discussion. How disgusting can we be? Let's get on the road, kind of thing. But Steph Bro kind of thing isn't thing that kind of went from porn out of things. Have this cool kind of thing going on, has this sugar daddy kind of going on, and eventually the Steph family stuff came out to me, because that daddy kind of thing, that's still also something that's mainstream. The Steph is something that you don't think would have been mainstream, because it's like, it's a lot wrong, you know. There's something that's kind of not too wrong, because you can get where it coming from. Like I explained, somebody that falls over a girl, the parents fall in love, kind of thing. You get that a little bit, kind of thing. But then mostly the mainstream about the kind of thing is how ridiculous it is. How every time kind of video is, she gets stuck. Like she gets stuck under that kind of thing. She gets stuck, and you not get able to get out because it's porn. It's very bad acting, that kind of thing. You see, they're kind of actually able to get out of that. It's like no freaking out, but they're stuck, and then the brother takes advantage of it. What's wrong, kind of thing, in so many ways. But then, of course, they get out of that situation, and then it's just normal sex kind of thing, where there's stuff, other kind of thing. It's like this weird, very weird kind of thing that keeps on going on, and somehow got in the mainstream. What is ridiculous how that got in the mainstream at all. I mean, why does that get in the mainstream, but Gothic doesn't ever get in the mainstream? I mean, look at this! This is a cool look. Gothic. By the way, there is not that much porn for Gothic porn kind of thing. Like everything for that, there is not that much kind of thing. There is, but there is not that much of it. Just saying. But that's not for me kind of thing. I would give this, I'm so surprised that it got into the mainstream. That's like my thoughts about it is, it's weird that it got into the mainstream at all. The Steph Pro kind of thing. I would think everybody would be too much like, holy shit, what is this? This should be banned kind of thing. I think some, people would be more to the kind of thing that it is wrong, that it is weird, that it is like, why the fuck are people doing this kind of thing? And that it would be like, okay, it's a thing, and I want it to die. But instead, it got kind of a population of step bro, mostly laughed at kind of thing, and how ridiculous it is. But it still got in the mainstream. And some people kind of do this on TikTok video kind of thing, doing this. It's like the daddy's kind of thing issue going on. It's weird. They got memes about it. Of course, there is also Van Diesel, that's kind of thing, family. You don't turn your back on family. Kind of the meme going out mixed with the step bro kind of memes. That memes are also kind of it's maybe why it got popular, because memes are a big thing, kind of thing. And eventually that step bro is really cool, good meme tablet, because it's like, oh no, I got stuck, step bro, I got stuck. I see PewDiePie seeing memes of step bro kind of thing, and eventually. Like all those things, mainstream, everywhere, it's been there. The Step Bro kind of thing, Step Bro meme has been everywhere. Everybody has used it almost kind of thing. I think it's a little bit weird to do kind of thing. I see Jacksepticeye use it. I see like just mostly laughing about it and the kind of thing. But always somebody has used it. Somebody has used that kind of thing. Not everybody kind of thing, but at least 80% is kind of like in the mainstream so much. It's weird. That's like something I cannot get over it, how much people have gotten over. But that's just like my first April for something really ridiculous. I like to do every year on the 1st of April something very ridiculous kind of thing. Something like reviewing porn, reviewing fan fiction kind of thing, all that kind of stuff. And now I felt like, because it's been maybe a little bit down now from this, but still feels like ridiculous how much this went popular, how big this became a thing, kind of thing around. Sure, it's not like my video right now. It's like Step Bro is the kind of a whole a big thing. I think it's a bit weird, kind of thing, a bit ridiculous that it got into the mainstream. But it's out there, and I kind of get why it's a kink. I get it why this is able to be a thing around the kind of thing on a porn industry. But I didn't think it would get out of that porn industry to the mainstream. That's like something I really thought was ridiculous that ever come. That somebody talks about that on a TikTok. Somebody talks about it on YouTube. Just like you say a curse words, just like kind of thing. It's just so mean kind of thing. Also, Games of Thrones didn't help. kind of thing with that the manic, that's weird and kind of thing. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna tell much more. I feel like I told everything I wanted to tell about this topic, kind of thing of Step Bro. I would say go back to the porn industry, kind of thing. The mainstream should not really kind of get that kind of thing. There are some things that could be Gothic should be more mainstream than Step Bro, kind of thing. Than the word Step Bro. Gothic should be like, we should all know what Gothic is, what kind of thing. That's like what it all means. Why? Because people are always like in the mainstream, never really know what it is. They always see it as an emo thing or a phase. It's never like, it's a little bit better than it used to be, but it's still not recognized as what it is. What everything Gothic is. There are Gothic movies. There are kind of this Gothic. There's so much cool stuff in the Gothic world, but instead of focusing on that, whatever that kind of all that Gothic stuff can be, all that horror kind of thing can be, all those things that are in the Gothic thing stuff, music, the versions of music that there is, we're gonna focus on something very ridiculous, Step Bro kind of thing. It's like, okay, so that's where you kind of think. It's also because porn is a little bit more that everybody has watched. 99% of everybody has watched it on some point. Maybe even 100, because some way, somehow you have seen porn, kind of thing. Maybe it's in the movies like Games of Thrones. It's called porn, kind of thing. There is also a kind of thing, but there's videos. Sometimes like, okay, what are porn movies, kind of thing. Maybe sometimes you want to get a little bit more spicy with your girlfriend. You watch porn on the background. Why haven't kind of those kind of things that are in the world that kind of you can watch that should not kind of thing. I watched it once in a while, once upon a time. Now I'm not kind of thing that big on that stuff. Certainly now after an operation. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my first April Fool's kind of thing. I think this was a foolish thing. I could not think about the jokes kind of thing, and every year I find the most ridiculous thing to review about, and I thought this was the most ridiculous thing to review about. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this kind of thing. What you guys think about Step Bro, kind of the whole thing that it got into mainstream. What you kind of think? You think it should be there? You think it's funny that it is there? Maybe there is a funny side about it, kind of thing. Because it's kind of funny, but not funny enough for me to feel like, why is that a thing? It's like ridiculous and a bit weird, like really weird. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.